Well, hey there, everyone, and welcome back. It's Z here filling in for Rob as he's traveling, and we are wishing him well on his travels. Looking forward to seeing him back here at the summit that starts next week. Well, folks, I want to just give you a little bit of insight on the trading day today. And what I was doing in the active trader room, a couple of insights as we move through this day into a week that has inflation data, Fed meeting minutes, retail sales, bond auctions, and a marketplace that's coming off of that holiday long weekend. Now, if you start your journey with me on the left-hand side of the screen, you can see that earlier today, the 10 a.m. 1 hour bar that you're seeing me trace over here kicked off a rise. That rise in earnest broke through resistive structures and started to get lots of bullish signals on the hourly time frame as we were moving into the afternoon. And as you turn your view to what happened into the end of last week and where we were left. I'm pinched the chart a little bit here so you can go back into that spot. Well, you can see where we were left off, at the end of last week, Thursday in particular, where we came down to what we bounced up off. And of course, through the jobs print that we got and the pullback after the jobs print into the channel, a rollover with clear sell signals, and a double bottom type pattern that's played out. Now, in the active trader room, we anticipated a pump and dump through the jobs data in limited futures trade on Friday morning until 9:15 a.m. Eastern time. And we got pretty much what we were expecting, which is always a nice to have. We always want to trade what we see. So what do we see today? We saw a market start to put in that double bottom, and the tools that you're seeing overlaid on top of the S&P E-minis, which is what I was trading today. You can see that the Wealth Charts member exclusive indicators are layered on top of price on that hourly time frame. And we didn't get out of the champion cross sell zone quite until this territory right in around here, where you saw the Spike 2.0 tool, which is a exclusive member indicator, part of the champion trend pack. You can see the champion cross over here. You can see the champion trend over here. Now, as we were moving up, was there cause for potential longs? Well, if you take a look at the time frame where longs started to become a little bit more realistic on the hourly chart, well, it was around 1 p.m. Eastern time. If you go over to the 5-minute time frame, which is just to the right, what I was trading was long side trading as we started to get into buy zones coming from positive divergences and positive momentum shifts nearing the end of the selling, which we got a great idea of well ahead of the afternoon. We got that into the midpoint of the morning. So what I was able to do today was come from a position where I had a negative situation in this account earlier in the morning, and I was looking for a little bit of continuation that did not happen and got caught. I was able to turn that frown upside down and play both long and short, a little bit a short, a little bit more of long in the afternoon, keeping it to 1 to 2 contracts at most for the majority of the trade. And I can't guarantee that past performance is going to be indicative of future results, but you can see over there that I've grossed roughly $800 on today's market, and looking forward to continuing that journey with you as we speak right now. You can see that the green zone that we're in has only gotten stronger into the end of the day. However, a negative divergence has been locked in on that 5-minute time frame. Now, I had signals that allowed me to take pieces of the rise intraday as a day trader, and I was able to utilize a variety of the champion trend pack indicators as well as the member exclusive indicators to those that have wealth charts. And I know a lot of you listening in right now are wealth charters, and I want to help you understand how I use the tools to help me gross roughly $800, trading 1 to 2 contracts, mainly one along the way. And I want to help you understand how I used the champion cross, the champion trend, along with Rob's IRB strategies, along with, of course, Wealth Signal, the Divergence Tracker, the Breakout Forecaster, the Range Breaker Indicator, all culminate into a plan that helped me stay in after getting in, and warned me when to get out, in particular as we saw the negative divergence lock in. Now, what you can see as we move to the very right-hand side of the screen over here is a 1-minute chart. And this is encapsulating really the last 10 to 15 minutes of the cash hours trade, and then of course some after hours. You see very clearly here that we moved into a buy zone using the champion trend indicator, indicated with a very visually clear signal. Buy zone is right there. The visual trend channel was yellow at that point. We had some mixed action. However, we moved into a buy zone. And very quickly thereafter, you start to see the dots appear underneath each bar. And of course, a challenge with a rise that created a negative momentum shift appeared right there at that 41.33 area, which I was mentioning to members. And I let them know on a break above there, I'd like to take on some longs. And boy, did we break above there. So we got a couple of candles, 2 minutes in a row, testing that negative momentum shift, again in a champion trend buy zone and also in a champion cross buy zone. I'm going to hide, if I can over here for you, a couple of the elements that are on the screen so you can see that champion trend pack really shine on the hourly chart over there. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hide the visual trend channel here for you and give you an idea of where that actually started to transition. So you can get a sense of it right now. Let me just move that up a little bit and you can see that I've hidden the visual trend channel. I'm going to hide the technical damage tool as well. And I'm going to expose in a lot more detail the champion cross buy zone. So you can see the blue dot down there. That's effectively the long light, if you will. And we did lift off the champion cross buy zone. We came down and tested it multiple times. The liftoff that created a challenge level happened right there at 3:50 p.m. Eastern time with the markets on close data coming in. That negative momentum shift printed. And it really was the methodology that shined on the next couple of candles after that. We did see the zone test and hold. And then we saw liftoff above the top of the zone, perforations, and then a breakout. It was effectively as we moved right into the last several minutes of the day that we had this explosive move higher on a minute chart time frame, of course, where we saw that 41.33 break and a zip right up from 41.33 all the way up to almost 41.38, about 5 S&P points. That's roughly $250 per contract on a move from 41.33. Now, all the tools came together and they led into that moment. And it was one of those magical moments for lots of traders looking at the close. And it didn't stop there. You can see that the breakout forecaster continued to cluster and print. And of course, as we moved into the end of the day and after hours, we can see the action start to slow down. But to be quite frank, hey, the action's still holding a sideways range. Now, it was a great day in the room. It was a great day in markets for day traders. Where are these tools telling us this market's likely going to be going for the month of April? And is it sell in May and go away? Well, there's going to be a lot of teaching that I will do my best to do during the multiple sessions that I'm going to be holding and speaking at during this Wealth 365 Summit. Simply go up to, and I'm just going to get my dome here off the screen for you. Let's grab that and take that off the screen there. Simply go to joinziad.com and join me for the summit. Now, I can't promise you that I can repeat the action that you saw and see on the dome right here every day. Past performance is not indicative of future results, and I'm not claiming that I can do this every day. What I am claiming is that the tools, when utilized appropriately, increase the probabilities of success. There's no guarantee in trading, but reducing that uncertainty step by step, tool by tool, is what I want to teach you how to do during the multiple speaking events that I'll have within the Wealth 365 Summit. Rob is really super excited about this summit. We've got the highest caliber of speakers this go around, and we just keep getting better and better. The Wealth 365 team continues to impress me each summit that we have, and I can tell you right now that this is going to be the best summit yet. Also, for those of you that are wealth charters, There's a big announcement coming out. There's going to be several of them, and I'm not going to be stealing Rob's thunder on that, but I'm going to let you know that it's a game changer, and I'm looking very much forward to enjoying that big announcement with you that Rob will be making at the summit. Simply go to joinziad.com or click the link directly in the email that you can see below. And we're less than 7 days away, folks. So get your seats. Can't afford to miss this event. This is the biggest online investor active trader event in the globe. And you've got the highest caliber of speakers covering most reaches of the market, most strategies, most styles. And I'm privileged and proud to be able to be there. Hope you enjoyed this video. Looking forward to the next one with you. Big shout out to Rob, and of course a big shout out to each and every one of you. Looking forward to another video like this over the course of this week to keep you abreast of the market dynamics. Have a wonderful evening, folks, and thank you for watching.